Welcome to another episode of Objective Bias featuring yours truly, and I got a special guest in the building, my partner, LV. What's happening, boy?
Yes, sir, Ski. What up, my boy?
Ain't nothing, man. Hey, this episode is going to be entitled Partake and Chop. We got the culture cups in our hand, and we just going to have some drinks and a good conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
We up. What's up in the stuff? You know what I'm saying?
I already know. So, given the current climate of the country, we just had an election. You know what I mean? And Donald Trump won. The people, the American public spoke. How you feel about that, bro? What's your feelings?
Bro, I don't even know where to begin with that shit, bro. Thanks, bro. I don't even know where to begin with that shit, bro. It's so crazy, especially with, like, okay, I'm very, you know what I'm saying, especially with me, I'm pro-black.
Right.
And that when you see like what's going on, especially, you know, with our women, I don't even know where to begin, bro. I don't even. It's so much shit, bro, and it's like I'm gonna say this, you know, I'm gonna let you chime in. It's like the women acting like they finna damn. You know, they acting like they ain't just the women, the Negroes too. They acting like they finna go back into slavery, bro. They acting like we finna go back into slavery because I'm like, bro, y'all know we had him before. Y'all do know that, right?
Right.
Y'all got what? I'm like, what are y'all tripping off of? You know what I'm saying? If anything, and I did it legally, people. I got my PPP loan legally, nigga. So shit. So I mean, I don't. He ain't did nothing to me. He ain't done nothing to us as a whole. If anything, Biden did. You know what I'm saying? So Biden and Kamala did. So I don't know. Especially like if you look at with all the illegals coming over here. Like I need black people to think, bro. Think about it like this. Why all of a sudden they bringing all these illegals over here right now? They could have been did this shit. Why all of a sudden they bringing these niggas over here? It's a reason for that, bro.
I don't got that answer, bro. But just to kind of, I guess we can dive a little bit more into it. For me, I think. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, right. I think it's who's the president, not really Trump himself. Because let's keep it a buck. Right. Trump is not presidential. Right. You know, just keep it a whole band. Yeah. His vocabulary is low for a president. Right. He doesn't really know how to express himself in an articulate way. Right. You know what I mean? And it's just like the things he say, like he has blatantly lied over and over again. Right. That's one thing. Mm-hmm. He's a convicted felon. And with that, let me just say, background searches for employment should be abolished now. Because our motherfucking president is a felon, bro.
I don't disagree with you, bro.
You feel what I mean? Like,
I don't disagree with you.
I don't got no crazy record, but I got, you know what I'm saying, I got a little, couple of things on my shit, you know what I'm saying? For me to have a regular corporate job, bro, all the goddamn shit, loops and shits I had to jump through to get my motherfucking position. And I don't got no felonies, bro.
Right. I ain't got no.
I don't got no felonies.
That nigga got felonies, nigga.
That nigga goddamn the leader of the free world right now. Like, what the fuck, bro? So that's like, for me, that's my issue. You dig what I mean? Like, me personally, I did want Kamala to get in that position because, for one,
yeah, you got to explain yourself.
Yeah. That's what we get into. You know what I mean? More so just because of who was on the other side. Like, if it was like another Republican that was literally like, just presidential, I wouldn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, of course, I'll vote for who I vote for, just, whoever is in my best interest, but it's just that guy. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the rhetoric that he spews, the shit, like, even when he lost last time, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't even, like, he was a sore loser. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, caused a riot and didn't say he didn't, but you did it, though. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then, like I said, like, for me, just the lies they were putting out there against Kamala, like, they kept saying she was in charge of the border, which was incorrect. Okay. She was never in charge of the border. I forget who was in charge, but she wasn't. That wasn't her title. Okay. You get what I'm saying? It was some guy, I can't remember his name, but it was not her. And she addressed that on, I don't know if you caught it on Club Shay Shay.
I ain't even watched that shit.
She addressed it on that, and it was like, you know what I mean? Even with the, when they had the debate when he was talking about the Haitians are eating the pets wherever it was.
I heard that was true. I heard that shit was kind of true. They got videos out on that motherfucking shit.
Nah, bro, shit wasn't true, bro.
I don't know.
I think that's true.
And shit.
But it's not true because I don't know if you saw his vice president Vance, whatever his name is.
JD Vance.
He pretty much said that he implied they lied to bring attention to a bigger matter. Okay. So he literally said that maybe a week later. Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's a lie. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So the fact that they were able to lie their way to the position, and and it shows how ignorant America is anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when, like I said, I don't really care to discuss politics, but every now and then on social media I had time. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would challenge somebody that was going for Trump. Right. And they never had anything to say, like, as far as why they were voting for him. Right. It was like this one person was like, I said something about, we've made a liar and a convicted felon the president of the United States. Right. And this motherfucker was like, don't believe everything you hear. The media be lying. I was like,
he was a convicted felon. He's convicted.
I was like, okay. So I brought up some stuff. I was like, so the riot that happened on January 6th of 2021. Right. That was a movie. That was a lie. We didn't see that shit. That was a movie. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Or, you know what I'm saying, when he lies and says, like I said, what we just said, the Haitians eating the pets. Right. I like, so he wasn't lying. That's the media. What the fuck is you talking about? Right. So like, not you, of course, but I'll be wanting them to explain to me exactly with common sense type conversations. Right. Why are you for this guy? Right. And for me also, I think a lot of people are mad, black women especially, because they feel like, and this is what I truly feel, men, white men especially, I believe, do not want a woman in a position of power, especially a black woman. Okay. And even if her ideas, plans aligned with the American people, the fact that she's a black woman, they don't want to vote for her. And I don't know if you saw this, Biden got over 80 million votes last time. Kamala got 60. Yeah. That's a 20 million difference. You feel me? So either people, because I even know some people, said, oh, because of who's running, I'm just not going to vote. I'm just going to go to the other side. That's 20 million motherfuckers. Just because he's a black woman. You know what I mean? Okay. And that's why I feel like motherfuckers are really upset about that on that side. Is like, are y'all really just not fucking with her because she's a black woman? Right. Because that's what it comes off at. Right. You don't think that's what it is? Like, motherfuckers ain't fucking with her because she's a black woman? What you think?
I don't think it's none of that you talking about.
That's what I think.
I don't think it's, I'm not mad at you, like I said. And this is a crazy thing, bro. We can't even have, like, it's a good thing we can have this conversation without going to ad hominems on each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, disrespect. People be going in on each other. We can have a difference of opinion without it going left. But my thing is, okay, it was never about her being a black woman. I don't think she got no policies, bro. And I'm very pro-black. We deserve reparation, my nigga. And y'all bringing all these motherfuckers over here. Her and Biden. My God! I bring all these motherfuckers over here, and you go to Chicago, you go to New York, bro. You know they are giving them EBT cards with like $13,000, $15,000 on it. How the hell they coming over here getting all this damn money, bro?
But let me ask you a question too.
That's just one thing.
I know. Okay, that's just one thing. Before you go down your list, let me ask you one thing. She was the vice president, not the president.
She still got to say so.
But she has to back up whatever Biden says. So that's like you being the head coach of the goddamn Atlanta Hawks.
I agree.
And
with
your assistant coach
going
left while you going right. You know what I'm saying?
She still has to say so. And she never, even during the what's name, she never separated herself from Biden. She never separated herself from Biden. So it's like,
you know what? I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah.
She was behind him the whole way, which is okay. I get it. That's your teammate. You gonna go down with the ship? Okay, cool. But you bit the bullet. You bit the bullet. So
I think that's like you're in a kind of a between a rock and a hard place.
Hey, it is what it is.
I do agree with what you just said as far as separating yourself. But it's like, damn, how do I separate myself while this motherfucker's still there.
She should
and
have
I'm
said fuck Biden. That's what she should have said. Fuck Biden, bro. That's what she should have said. She should have said fuck Biden. These are my policies. He's out of here. He's done. He's done. That's what she should have said. Got his ass up out of here. But that ain't what she did. And she didn't have no policies. And then another, the most disrespectful thing I know black people that all heard was she said, it was a specific question. She said, she was like, oh, hey, she asked about, I think somebody asked her about reparations for black people. Oh, she said, oh, I ain't doing nothing specifically just for black people. No.
Oh, she said that?
Yes, nigga. I can pull the shit up, bro. She said that shit. That is so disrespectful.
But okay.
And then you turn around and come over here, you let millions of motherfuckers over here, African, Haitians, Hispanics, especially Hispanics, and they getting 13,000. Go to California, bro. They buy homes in California. That is so disrespectful. That's why I believe why most of the people bro, the whole country went red.
That was wild. I remember what was that? Tuesday night? Mm-hmm. What's it? Tuesday, I'll say after work. Motherfucker get off of work by 5, went to the gym, you know what I mean? So probably like around 7 to 8, I started to check the shit. I was like, damn, this shit is looking like a landslide right now. God damn.
That shit was eating that
fuck?
Yeah, was eating that motherfucker alive, bro. Listen, bro, when I say it's, and then you want to pull out Cardi B. Mm-hmm. And if you really pay attention to Beyonce and all that shit, Beyonce looked completely uncomfortable. Her face.
But you know what? Beyonce always looking comfortable though. You don't think
maybe I looked at it wrong because she was just sitting there by Kelly Rowland. It's a picture, a standstill picture of her just looking like, should I co-sign with this motherfucker? Because it was looking crazy, bro. To me, it was like she couldn't answer no questions.
You talking about Beyonce?
Kamala Harris.
Oh, I thought, okay. Kamala.
But it's like, and then Cardi B made it even worse. I almost called her a bitch, but that motherfucker, I almost called her. That motherfucker couldn't even. If you firmly believe in someone and believe in what you say, you won't need no teleprompter and all that shit, or a phone or to express yourself. She couldn't even express herself, bro. So it's like if you people behind you don't even have confidence in you, why should I have confidence in her?
Well,
I mean, that's just two things. I ain't even get. I ain't even get this more.
Yeah. Again, it just. It's who it was against. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I agree if it was goddamn, what was the last Republican?
Fuck Trump
what was the last Republican president before Trump? Who was before Obama? You remember?
I thought it was Trump.
No, Trump.
Before Trump.
Trump came in after Obama's second term. So after his second term.
That's a good question. Who the fuck was that? It's slipping my mind.
But you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's slipping my mind.
Whoever that was, because shit, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. They were presidential. This nigga just got money and he won off of. I think Trump is a great strategy individual, strategist or whatever. He used social media. He used he used propaganda in 2024 how it should have been used on the Democrat side. The one thing, again, and we're gonna dive into another topic shortly, but the one thing that I do respect about the Republicans, they game plan is solid. It's always solid. And they stand on whatever the fuck they say. They can say some bullshit. Everybody's standing on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, be real. Do you want somebody like that leading the country, or you want somebody that don't know what the fuck going on in their own campaign leading the country? They got to go in there with Putin.
Hey, man,
they got to go in there with Putin.
I can't ever say that I would want somebody like Trump running the country. I'm sorry. Man, I just can't. I can't do it, bro.
I agree with you, but one thing I'm saying is at least Trump he gonna have some business about his shit. He gonna come here. He gonna know what his end game is. I don't think Kamala.
Do it. Yeah, you think you do?
Bro, he's about to deport these motherfuckers top of the year.
I'm just saying. Listen, it be sounding good though. He say a lot of good shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not even good shit. He say a lot of shit that I think Trump plays on, the wants and needs of, the middle class to lower class people as far as providing false hope.
Right.
And when I say false, like, even, the Make America Great Again slogan.
Okay.
If you didn't make America great when you was in office. So isn't that pretty much a shot to yourself?
He didn't make it great, but he didn't make it great, but it was better than what it is now.
Is it?
Think I got a people. I was able to listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I was able to get funding, bro. I was able to get funding legally,
but
bro,
you
through
know,
this nigga, bro.
But you know, it wasn't because of him. It was because of the Barack Obama era.
Bullshit.
Because what happens is this is what happens. What motherfuckers don't be knowing is okay. Say these 4 years. You know, we about to have 4 years with Trump, right?
Okay.
Whoever goes next, they inherit whatever Trump did now.
That's not true.
You always inherit what the next.
That's not true.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
I looked it up already. I done research on this. They said when you come in office, it takes about 6. I think it's like 6 months for stuff to certain laws and stuff to take place. Maybe in the beginning of his first transition inauguration, he first got in there. Yeah, I mean, yeah. But after the what happened in the rest of the 3? The second year, the third year, the fourth year.
All I know is Trump was goddamn sending COVID tests to Russia while motherfuckers was over here goddamn dying. What's up with that though, cuz?
What you mean?
You remember when COVID was happening and motherfuckers was trying to get tests here in America?
Okay.
He sent tests to Russia, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, like I said,
we need to know. Why you
listen, like I said, I ain't never. Okay, let me make this clear. I didn't vote for the nigga. I didn't vote.
Let me just throw that out there. Even though we're having the conversation, I ain't vote for her. We just talking.
I ain't even vote for neither one of these motherfuckers. But I'm just saying, if I had to choose, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think this shit for us. Period, bro. Especially just black people, bro. I don't feel like it's for us anyway because they don't give no fuck about us, bro. We deserve reparations, bro. You not finna sit up and tell me. You're not finna sit up and tell me that they can come over here and all rip get money, but you know how much money. And then over in the war, I think it's Gaza and all that shit. They send about billions.
Oh my God,
billions.
Oh my God!
But you can't give us what we owe. What we're owed, man. Fuck both of them.
Damn.
Fuck both of them. If anything, I was gonna vote for Jill Stein. But Jill Stein, she ain't sounding too promising either. So I was like, fucking man, I'm good. I'm good with without voting, bro. So
well, my ass voted for Kamala, so
I ain't mad at
what
you.
It is.
I ain't mad at you. Oh, well, let me speak. Let me say something to black women about this shit, bro. Let me say something to black women. Listen, I love y'all. We love y'all. Black men love y'all. Okay.
I know I love me some black women.
I love me some black women, bro. But y'all gotta chill about this abortion shit.
What you mean?
They gotta chill about this abortion shit. It's like they're inflating the very small percentage on everybody. They're talking about, if you're in a position to where, hey, you have to have a baby and it's either between the baby and you of dying, you want to, of course, you know what I'm saying, you got to take that up with your doctor. I'm not disputing that, but Trump never even, you could still have an abortion.
Barely.
What you mean barely? They can have an abortion.
Well, I mean barely is like, first of all, I want to preface my comments with, I'm not a woman, so I can't really speak on the women's behalf. Just coming from, just observing from, the outside looking in or whatever. Right. I just think it's just the, so first, they shortened the window as far as when you can have it. And I believe the concern with a lot of women is a lot of times, I don't know as far as how many weeks it is, you can't tell at that time that you are pregnant or not. Right. That's what, that's one thing.
Right.
Two is just that the people that are making these decisions are men, right? And we're not women. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I think women are upset that men are making decisions for women's bodies. You feel what I'm saying? That's like a woman making a decision about us in our shit.
They already doing that. They already doing that, bro. So they already doing that to us. We ain't got no choice, bro. So it is what it is. So this is my whole argument. I'm not, like I said, I'm not disagreeing with them. I feel them. Nobody should be taking, on a woman, taking their rights away when it comes to their body. Right. But like I said, they're inflating this very small percent. Let me read you a stat, bro. It's right here. Because I had a conversation with somebody about this shit, bro.
Okay.
They like to say either because of rape, incest, or what's the other birth complications. Why do abortions occur? This comes from abort73.com. In 2024, the Guttmacher Institute anonymously surveyed 1,209 post-abortion women. The percentage of the reason why they have, are victims of rape, less than is 0.5%.
But it's still a possibility.
Hold on, let me finish. 3% health problems, 4% physical health problems. What I'm saying is, and this is taken from all across the nation. This isn't just a specific area. This is across the nation.
Right.
Most women ain't dealing with this shit, bro. Most women are not dealing with this shit, and I agree with them. This is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I agree with them. You still shouldn't do it. But what I'm saying is, you can't control everything. It is impossible, and it shows the lack of knowledge that we have. We don't have no fucking power, bro, because we don't stick together. Y'all women, y'all are too busy fighting the men and not coming together, because the reason why we are voting for Trump is economics. That's literally it. It's the only reason why black men are voting for Trump. Economics and getting these illegals up out of here, because the illegals are taking our babies' jobs. Y'all like to say, oh, hey, it's about they come in here doing jobs you don't want to do. Well, what about the babies? What the babies gonna do when they in high school?
I don't have that answer.
Them Wendy's jobs, those construction jobs. Oh, your little 18-year-old son, your 15-year-old son, your 15-year-old daughter can be doing that shit, making some money. It could be used as a stepping stone.
With that perspective, right, or that idea, are you saying that America is just giving these positions to immigrants, or are they earning it?
They are giving these shits to them niggas, bro.
Are you sure?
Go look at the stats. Yes, bro. Look at the stats. I don't know.
Bro. You know what I'm saying?
We are the first hired. The first fired, the last hired.
Well,
I'm experienced racism at my job, bro.
I mean, of course, we always gonna get that. Just black people in general, you know what I mean?
It's ridiculous at this point, bro. If we choose to ignore it, if we are choosing to ignore it, I mean, it's on us, bro. But I get it. It's a lot of fear involved, a lot of past post-traumatic PTSD for what we've been dealing with over the years. I think we just scared, bro, which is totally understandable, because we don't have no power. We go ahead, bro, because I'm going deep about this shit. I can go.
And you know what? This is why I don't talk politics. You know what I'm saying? But because we had an election, I felt like it was, it's our responsibility to at least have a somewhat cordial conversation about it. You know what I mean? And like I said, like this type of conversation is what I appreciate and respect versus a motherfucker that is blatantly just being disrespectful or just being on one side because you want to go against the other side. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that did vote for Trump because of their disdain for a black woman to be president, and that is a thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the part of it that
Judge Joe Brown one of them.
I hate. You feel what I'm saying?
Judge Joe Brown one of them.
So if that's your approach, and that was your position, you're the person that I don't care for as far as how you voted, because you're not supposed to vote for one person because of your disdain for another person. You know what I mean? Because of their gender or even their race. You know what I'm saying? If that's where the resentment comes into play, you whack for that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I mean, he's our president now. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I feel like everybody has the right to vote for who you want to, and as long as you do it in good faith, that's the thing for me. I have no issue with it as long as it's in good faith. But unfortunately, I feel like this time around, it wasn't a lot of good faith voting. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I think. Right. You know what I mean?
Well, closing, let me just say this. I don't think there's nothing wrong with men saying that, because ultimately, when it comes down to it, you have to put yourself in a position that, hey, if somebody walk up in your house, I'm not saying that women are incapable, but what I'm saying is you have a better chance with that man in front.
Hey man,
it's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, hey, you gotta. I'm not. I put it like this.
But it is a lot of men that like, and this is the thing. No, I'm not talking about you or me.
Yeah, I know.
Because I feel like we are the type of men that you're talking about.
Right.
But every man is not set up like that.
No, it's a lot of bands out here.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it'd be a lot of bitch ass niggas, goddamn motherfucking. When you just say that shit, a lot of niggas that's soft.
Yes, a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
And a lot of women women that can play that position better than that man is, supposed to play. You feel what I'm saying?
Bring back polygamy, my nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
Better bring back more than one.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I get what you're saying, but that's just not how, that's not how reality is set up, for men. Because, we're supposed to be the providers, the leaders, and, things of that nature. But unfortunately, being a leader is not instilled in everybody. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
everybody cannot.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of motherfucking followers. You know what I'm saying? And for me, and I'm gonna close with this, and this is why I love my black women.
I love them too.
Because me and you have topped it up a time or two just on some general shit.
Right.
Niggas, men, a lot of times just talk a good game.
That's a fact.
But don't be on shit. You feel me?
That's a fact.
You get a woman in a position, they gonna handle their motherfucking business. Like for me,
I'd rather hire a bunch of women than I'd rather have
exactly. That's why a lot of my friends I have more female friends than male friends because one, I was raised by women, my mom and my sisters. I'm the only boy, and two, I've just, especially as I've gotten older, we just be talking. You know what I'm saying? But you know how many times a motherfucker has, and you know what I'm saying? We actually don't get into that during this pod anyways. But you know how many times I've had conversations with motherfuckers and didn't see no type of motion? Like for years, like, I aspire to do this. Yeah. I want to do this. I want to be my own boss.
Niggas just be talking, bro.
Like, what the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Just be running they damn mouth.
So because of that, again, and this kind of correlates to what I was saying, and this is why I want Kamala to win. Women handle their motherfucking business.
Agree, but not Kamala. Not Kamala. She wasn't there, bro. She just wasn't there. She just wasn't there, bro. I'm agreeing with you. She wasn't it. It might have been Jill Stein. It could have been Hillary Clinton. Shit, it could have been maybe Michelle Obama. They said if Michelle Obama would have ran, it'd have been over with.
Oh yeah, but I don't think Michelle ain't.
Yeah, it'd have been over with.
She just was the first lady, so that's all she wanted to be.
Hold on, and this about the question. Let me say, I'm gonna leave it on this. I'm just gonna cry. I still want to vote for Michelle Obama because of Barack Obama. And they wouldn't have had none of him because she aligned with that bitch ass nigga. She aligned with that bitch ass nigga, bro.
Yeah.
He ain't did shit for us, bro. I'm pro-black, bro. I'm pro-black, bro.
You know what we're going to do with this? We're going to end that segment with agreeing to disagree. But I respect where you came from.
That was a good conversation, though.
But
it's all love, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. I like these conversations versus, that hating type conversation. Oh, fuck you, ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Just you know what I'm saying? Bringing out the goddamn artillery for you know what I'm saying? Some just you know what I mean? But a lot of people, have weaponized or do weaponize political differences. You know what I'm saying? And that's just unfortunate. But with that being said, we're going to goddamn wrap this up and move on to the next topic.
Yes,
you feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, so the last time you was on the pod, which, you know what I'm saying, you becoming a regular on this motherfucker now.
Yes, sir.
On the low. We had a discussion about Drake versus Kendrick. Who won, what we thought, and all of the above. So we pretty much, at the end of the conversation, we came to a consensus that Kendrick Lamar won the battle, won the war, whatever.
Thanks.
Now, with that being said, Drake... And I said this on the pod what we had. I like Drake better as far as his music. Sonically, I fuck with him. Musically.
Mm-hmm.
Musically.
Right.
Let me emphasize that. Musically.
Mm-hmm.
But the individual, he on some lame nigga shit. This nigga is on some lame nigga shit.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
That nigga lame, bro.
And what I mean is, and I can compartmentalize liking the motherfuckers' work and not really caring for the individual. You know what I'm saying? Right. Me and my nigga Nookie Johnson, he was on the pod. Shout out to Nookie. He despises Drake. You know what I'm saying? He's a rap out of the north side of Atlanta, Gwinnett to be exact, north side shit.
Oh God.
And me and him, it's a friendly back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like, damn. I told him one time, like, man, you may want to shoot a fair one with him right now, but I have to start agreeing with a lot of what he's saying because, okay, let's name a couple of situations where we can tell Drake has been very bothered by losing this battle versus Kendrick. For one, I can understand why, because unfortunately, Not Like Us is a fucking banger. It's still every fucking morning when I'm on the way to work, listening to The Breakfast Club. Shout out to them as well. Yep. That song comes on at what time? Around 8 o'clock every fucking morning. It's in rotation. So it's everywhere. He can't escape it. Unfortunately, he used your strategy against you, but executed it way better. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Right. You made a banger that you can't escape. It's not on the mixtape. It's not freestyling over a random beat. You made a banger just like back to back when he was going at Meek Mill half a long ago. That shit was in rotation. Goddamn, Kendrick did that to you this time. Basically. Because you cannot escape that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
So let's go over a couple of things. So the first thing, and this is when I started to say Drake is starting to act very light skinned.
Yes, sir.
Is he had, I don't know if it was an event, a concert, whenever he recently, I want to say a couple of months ago, rolled out his owl clothing line or some shit like that. So he had something somewhere or whatever, and he got on the mic and he was saying pretty much times you go through times where you realize who your real friends are versus not, and you know this, that, and the third, and
I'm about to kill this
and all of that. And then you know when you see somebody on stage like an artist or whatever, and they be like, you know, they wrap up whatever they're saying and they be like, drop my shit, or, you know, they play a song that, you know, kind of tells or illustrates what they're feeling or what they're going through. Do you know what song came on when he ended his soliloquy?
What song?
Beyonce, Me, Myself, and I. I'm like, bruh. Now, hey, don't get me wrong. I fuck with Beyonce a long way. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the queen, but that wasn't the time to drop that shit. Me, myself, and I. What the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
he is a Degrassi nigga. He is a Degrassi nigga.
Degrassi did go hard back in the day, though. But you know what I'm saying? But I literally felt like,
that basically,
you know what I'm saying? Like, me, myself, and I, bro. That's how you was feeling that day?
That nigga crazy, bro. Listen, you know how I looking at this shit with Drake, bro. You know how, say for instance, you say for instance, if you the nigga is high school, right? You got the car, ain't nobody got no car. Popular niggas like, hey man, I got the car, man. We going to the club tonight, man. Yeah, I drive, man. Hey man, everybody hop in the car. They get in the VIP section. They leave your ass out in the damn dance floor. They in the VIP section with the bitches. And what Drake acting like me right now?
Oh my God!
That nigga want to be accepted so fucking bad.
And that's the thing. Like, being cool is something that is in
natural,
you,
bro.
You embody. It's part of your swag, your feng shui. It's just in you. You know what I'm saying? If you lame, you can't really escape that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know what? His problem is just he doesn't want to be himself.
That's the.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not considered lame if you're yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
I don't mean to shoot on the north side niggas, but I'm going to shoot at the north. I'm going to take shots at the north side
What
niggas.
we talking about?
He acting like a Gwinnett County nigga, bro.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Expound.
Let's not all Gwinnett County niggas. Not all Gwinnett County niggas. Like, you got like the Migos, for instance, bro. Like, I know a lot of niggas from Gwinnett, bro, that run to the Bluff, that run to the East Side, that run to Atlanta, bro. Like they from Atlanta, bro. Like they grew up in. I knew niggas like this. It's what Drake acting like, bro. You know, he just gave Young Thug $1 million.
Well, that was nice.
Nigga, you don't know this nigga.
He said in his song,
I'm not getting that nigga shit.
It's up. He said, my brother, he can't sleep at night with his brother Thug and Cobb kind of correct. He said his brother. So what you saying? He don't know?
That nigga Thug don't give no fuck about no Drake, bro. That nigga Thug don't get, he the nigga that said, hey man, we going to the club VIP section. We call you when we need that ride back home.
His hook on that song is hard though. It's up.
No, Drake
Thug's on the hook though. The hook hard though.
Thug go. He be right sometimes. I like Thug sometimes, but yeah, that song he going on that song. But that's I'm telling you, bro. He just looked like that. He just appealed to the bitches. That's why that nigga was. So that's why he's so as big as, which ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that. Right, but nigga, stay like you said, stay who you are, bro. Be honest to who you are. This nigga want to be so accepted so damn bad. He look lame as fuck, and that's what and hood niggas gonna call that shit out. Why can't you call that nigga out like that, nigga? You looking like a colonizer, bro.
And what he said, you still trolling like a bitch? Aren't you tired?
Man.
Trying to strike a chord, but it's probably mine.
If a nigga, put it like this, bro. If a nigga's look at me like, oh, man, I'm cool, nigga. I ain't gotta fuck with you, bro. I'm good, bro.
So that was let's get to the other lame shit he did. While we're talking about this, when he so pretty much what happened recently was DeMar DeRozan, who formerly was a Toronto Raptor, one of the greatest Toronto Raptors ever. He got traded to the Kings over the summer, and recently the Kings came to Toronto to play them. I don't know if you saw the game or saw like the clips. Drake and Chubbs were sidelined,
right?
And they were mugging him. First of all, Drake, I know you're upset that DeMar DeRozan was in the video. I get it, but he's from Compton. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he's from there. He's a basketball player. He's not a rapper. He's not a gangster. He hoops.
He don't owe nothing to you.
Exactly. So why are you taking it personal that he's in the video?
So like I said,
you feel me?
I've seen shit like this in situations, bro. Like, why? I lost my fucking train of thought, bro. Niggas, niggas from the hood are gonna exploit the fuck out of you if they feel like you pretending, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he acting like a real Degrassi nigga, like he ain't never been around no niggas before, bro.
And that's the crazy part, because he's surrounding himself with them, but you can tell he's not one of them. He just like the song.
He look
not like us.
He look like he pretending, bro. And then he popping all that shit. He sound like an emotional ass little girl that got their bike stolen, bro.
Yes, true. And then just let me continue with the game. So they were mugging him, and Chubbs were mugging DeRozan. Again, he's an athlete. He's not a rapper. He's not a gangster. He just hoops. So us athletes, because I was a former athlete myself, we love our music.
Right.
That gets us, even when a motherfucker work out, your playlist, is the shit you like.
Right.
You don't really give a fuck who's producing it or giving the goddamn shit.
Right.
If it go hard, you want that shit on your playlist.
Thanks.
So, like for me, I got Night Like Us and I got Family Matters on the same playlist because I like both songs. It is what it is.
Drake got some songs.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for you to have that energy towards DeMar DeRozan is whack as shit. And then what also happened is, I guess he was invited to commentate a little bit during the game.
Right.
So, he's like an ambassador for the Raptors or whatever. Right. And unprompted, he said, if DeMar DeRozan's jersey gets retired, he's going to go up there and take it down himself. They asked DeMar DeRozan, a reporter brought that up, post game or whatever, asked him about that. DeMar's response was like, well, he's going to have to, that's a long way up there. Good luck taking that down or whatever. That was his response. He didn't really want to get into the back and forth because he's an athlete. He don't give a fuck.
Right.
But the fact that unprompted, you said that on national TV during the game.
Right.
Lame shit. Then you unfollowed LeBron because he was at the concert, the pop-out concert. LeBron plays for the LA Lakers. It's a business move. It's just, you rep the city. If say, let me try this like put it in say I'm an athlete, right? Mm-hmm. I play for the Atlanta Hawks or the Falcons, whatever.
Right.
And Tip, this is somebody I like on the West Coast or wherever they're from. Like, say, Tip, this. Okay, I'm not gonna say nobody knew. Lil Flip. Let's like say back in the day because he killed his career, so it don't matter what we say about Flip.
Right.
But say I fought with Flip, then I fought with Tip.
Right. And
Tip comes out with a video. I'm from Atlanta. I'm a famous athlete. I'm gonna be in the video if you ask me, bro. I'm from Atlanta.
It is what it is, bro.
You feel what I'm saying?
It is what it is.
That was a move for California, for Compton. Why wouldn't goddamn DeMar be in the fucking video if he asked?
For niggas to come together and shit and all that shit. It's good to see niggas come together from different hoods, different sets. You come together after all this beefing and shit we doing, and you doing the exact same colonizer shit. Mm. You acting like your white mama.
And it's crazy, Kendrick, and I think that the reason it got under Drake's skin so much, and the reason he's so hurt and bothered, and he's showing it, is because Kendrick hit a lot of nerves with a lot of shit he was saying. Like he said, you go to Atlanta when you need something or whatever, and what he do? He got Thug and 21 Savage on that. It's up on that. It's up, go hard.
It's up.
But you did exactly what Kendrick just pointed out in the song. When you need a hit, what do? Not to say you can't get hits on your own because you're very capable, but as soon as he said that, you did exactly what he said.
Right.
You got Thug. and 21 on the song.
Right.
Drake, your strategy was all off and you lost, and just get over it.
So, like I said, I believe with us, like how it all plays with, especially within our community. But like I said, I'm still not gonna say Drake ain't black. He's black.
He mixed.
He's a mixed nigga. But he's what I'm saying is like it's a psychological thing that we deal with, especially as black men. I feel like it's what's going on because, like I said, I like to point it out with. I like to use Gwinnett County niggas. Not all, but I know a lot of niggas that's like that. I don't know if it's like we seem to want to look legit, look like we can't be fucked with, and the way Gwinnett County is, they don't even Gwinnett County ain't really claimed as part of Atlanta like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember even when I was growing up, just playing AAU basketball when I was a kid. Me and a teammate of mine got in an argument about me not being from Atlanta,
right?
Because I live in Gwinnett.
Right.
Like, first of all, I was born in Grady, so I am from Atlanta. I just live out here now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But we was going back and forth like, nigga, I am from Atlanta. Like, Gwinnett ain't no Atlanta, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's always been the thing.
It's always been a thing. I know it. So it's like we're not. It's like. And to correlate that to Drake, Drake is a Gwinnett County nigga, a Degrassi nigga.
You killed that Degrassi shit.
He's a Degrassi nigga, bro. You not. When you look at Drake, you don't look at it. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect him, but you just look at him like it's and I believe it has a lot to do with women, bro. Like we don't.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like he wants to be tough.
He wants this bad boy look.
Yeah, you don't have to be tough. Like, you don't have to.
And it's a psychological thing that I feel like we deal with as men because we know that women gravitate to that shit. We know that they gravitate to that shit. So it's like when we see that shit, it makes us look like, you know what I'm saying? It's a high school shit. It's a very high schoolish, immature mentality. Mm-hmm. Because I know that's what we deal with when we growing up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? The way we come down with the way we dress, the way we talk, the lingo and all that shit. And we don't have, because I know women are looking for, I don't know what it is. You have to break them on with you. Because I don't even know what they want. Yeah, there's so much shit. Yeah, that's a different conversation. But it's like, we know that they gravitate to ain't shit niggas. And when they do, that's how we kind of gear ourselves towards so we can get validation from women.
And that's the whackness in it. You feel what I'm saying? And again, being cool is just a part of you. You know what I'm saying? Right. And unfortunately, and I say it's unfortunate because his music slaps, but the person, he has been exhibiting a lot of lame nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for me. Okay, I'll give you a story because you kind of reminded me of something when you was talking about like just being tough and shit like that. Right. Me personally, when part of my workout routine is I do heavy bag workouts. You know what I'm saying? Right. Getting my hands right and just working on my cardio and shit. That's just for the purposes of that. Right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't out here trying to be a fighter. Right. I ain't out here trying to beat nobody's ass. Right. The only time I'm gonna really get in that space is to defend myself. Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to pop shit to, cause show I'm tough. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can fuck around and find out if you want to, but you know what I'm saying? But I ain't on that type time. Right. There was a situation in the gym. This is like, it was around the pandemic. Right when the gyms opened back up. So a little after, when the gyms opened back up, right? So, I'm lifting, I'm saying? I'm doing my thing or whatever. I'm like at the end of my workout or whatever. And this guy, he wants to, kind of, alternate with me, right? Just kind of, get his in. And I'm like, respectfully, no. Right. For one, I don't like working out with people. That's number one. Number two, nigga, we are still in the fucking pandemic. Like, this is, what I'm saying? Just, I don't want the sweat to goddamn be exchanging or germs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of on that time. So I'm like, hey, bro, I'm good. It was a shorter dude, too. I think he had like a short man complex, too. So, but anyways, so this motherfucker was like, he started popping shit, like, in the gym over a bench press. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker was like, oh, if you goddamn want to have the bench to yourself, you need to join a private gym. I'm like, my boy, just wait till I'm done. Like,
you ain't know him, right?
No, because for me, because when I see somebody lifting or whatever, working on the machine, I wait. Because I know I don't really care to be alternating and shit like that. Right. So I'm just like, nah, bro, I'm good. This nigga forced himself on the bench like, oh no, I'm about to goddamn gonna get my sets in, nigga. What the fuck? The fuck you think this is? I'm like, you got it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, it ain't that deep.
It ain't that deep, bro.
2, I'm almost done working out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got it. I ain't about to goddamn go back and forth about the damn bench. And then, because I work out with a do-rag because I got braids and shit. This nigga, I'm walking away. The nigga said, I'm gonna knock that fucking do-rag off your head, right? I turned around like, what? I ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? You go like, what's up, nigga? But my point is, I gave it to him like, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Because what I look like, you know what I'm saying, fighting at the gym over a goddamn bench press. Motherfucker, some shit happened. I get arrested. But, hey, why you in here, bro? Hey, motherfucker tried me on the goddamn bench press, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, like it was no reason for me to act tough in that moment. But when he did say that, I like, what? You know what I'm saying? Just let you know I ain't no bitch. I let you have it. But he wanted to be tough in that moment for no fucking reason. All you had to do was wait, bro.
I don't get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But it goes back to what you're saying. Niggas or men be wanting to show that they're tough for whatever reason.
What reason?
Like, it's not that deep. You know what I'm saying?
It's
and going back to Drake, like, bro, like, I get it. Like, you can be in a position to where you're not tough, but you got people around you that are. Like, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But don't come across as if that is you. Right. Because obviously now the way you're acting shows your true colors. Right, that you're not a tough guy. You're not. You're sensitive.
Very.
You know what I'm saying? You're a singing nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just listened to Back to Back the other day. It came up on my playlist. He said to Meek Mill, you just got bodied by a singing nigga. So that's what like, it's okay, bro. Because this is not the first battle he lost, because he lost to Pusha T as well.
Yeah, he lost that.
But because Pusha T is not as big as Kendrick, it's a different feel now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, Kendrick is Kendrick.
Right.
K-Dot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, Drake, it's okay that you lost, right? It's okay. I know you're not going to listen to this pod. But
I mean, he might after shit we said. He might.
It's okay that you lost. I fought with you. Right. I fought with you, Drake.
Right.
I promise you. Right. Your music I fought with. You just lost. They're like sports. Teams can't always go undefeated.
It's never gonna happen, bro.
You're gonna lose.
Muhammad Ali lost.
The greatest lose outside of Michael Jordan in the final 6-0, but that's neither here nor there.
Right.
But for the most part, motherfuckers lose. You feel me?
Facts.
So it's okay. Like, I just feel like Drake, during this entire time, outside of him being sensitive and showing his true colors as far as being a lame nigga, your strategy was just piss poor. It just wasn't great. You just lost. You just lost. Like, it's cool.
Take the L, man.
And move on. Like,
you still selling records, nigga.
Exactly. Like, the one thing about being a boss, you have to know how to take a loss. Like, that teaches you. Right. It's experience driven. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can learn from this, right?
You think this gonna still? You think the way he acting will affect his music in the long run? If you try to put some new shit out,
it's gonna be up to him.
I think it will.
Because if he keep doing shit like this,
they gonna make us.
It's gonna, like, niggas gonna stop fucking. Like, people are gonna stop fucking.
Yeah,
with you.
people
like,
gonna stop fucking with you.
Like, if you keep doing shit like this, like, you know what I'm saying, going at DeMar DeRozan, unfollowing LeBron James, like, these are athletes, just not rappers.
Acting like a female, bro.
Exactly. Chill out, bro.
Yeah, chill
out, bro.
Just chill, bro. Go get you some pussy and chill.
And I mean, and you can always have that. You know what I'm saying? Give me your status and what you have access to.
You Drake,
you know what I'm
any bitch you want, bro. So it is what it is.
And speaking of sensitive shit, I want to talk about another sensitive individual, Kevin Durant. I want to talk about Kevin Durant's sensitive ass. Recently, Kevin Durant, and I just don't understand why he does this. And it's not even just him. It's a lot of athletes now too that are very sensitive about being critiqued. Like, if you play bad, or if you do something on the field or on the court of play, people can say that you were bad or you whatever. Like, that's your product. It's like motherfucking Xfinity. If Xfinity goddamn charging you crazy out the ass, you gonna get mad. You gonna say, like, what the fuck, I'm getting charged? But that's your product. I can criticize it if I don't like it. Right. That's not you, the person. Right. It's the product. Right. So, I don't know how long ago it was, maybe like a month ago or so, Stephen A, they was having a conversation about Kevin Durant. And before Stephen A even said this, he prefaced his comments with, Kevin Durant is one of the greatest all time, one of the greatest scorers ever. nothing about his talent or his game, because Kevin Durant is one of them guys. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's still a top 5 to 10 talent in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And wherever you want to put him, that's up to you. But talent wise, 5 to 10. Shit, top 5 to me, talent wise.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the knock against Kevin Durant is his leadership. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He doesn't really show qualities of a good leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been reports, rumors that he don't be fucking with his teammates, and he's strictly a ball player. It's kind of like some Kobe shit. You know what I'm saying? Kobe didn't really hang out with the guys, and even though he was a killer, I ain't talking about the mentality. I'm just talking about his personality. Right. Kobe wasn't a great leader before. He didn't become a good leader until towards the end of his career when, Shaq left and he got Powell and all of them. That's when he started to become a leader. But he wasn't a good leader at first. That's all Stephen A said. Like, you don't have the intangibles to be a great leader. Or it's not, we don't see it. Me personally, me being a basketball head, a basketball savant, because I'm really knowledgeable about basketball, using the hoop, I'm a student of the game. I've never really seen Kevin Durant display great leadership.
I agree.
Being a great player and being a great leader is two different things.
I agree.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's all he said. Said you amazing. You one of the best. You can be in GOAT conversations with your talent.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But you're just not and he didn't even say it disrespectfully. He just say it's just the leadership qualities we don't see.
Right.
So I guess Kevin Durant felt some type of way. Accused Stephen A. Smith of being someone that's never in the locker rooms, never at practices, doesn't know anything about the game, and whatever the case may be. And he called him a clown.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What the fuck is up with that? Like, bro, like KD, can nobody say nothing because you remember way back when he had like a burner account, he was going at people on Twitter for like criticizing them shit like that because he was responding to shit. Why the fuck you?
He's a Gwinnett County nigga, bro.
Oh my God!
He's a Gwinnett County nigga.
And like, bro, like what? That's just lame as fuck, bro. Like, and again, that goes to the new athlete as well. He's like one of the forefront people that you can't say nothing about. Like, why the fuck? And I saw somebody, people like in the comments because it was on social media as well, saying, "Oh, what does Stephen A. do? He's never played." Blah blah blah. Why do you have to play to be able to critique
that shit crazy.
The game?
That shit crazy, man.
That's his job.
Like, people gotta understand. Athletes gotta understand this too, bro. If it wasn't for the media, bro, nobody know y'all niggas, bro.
Exactly. That's my point.
What nobody know y'all niggas, man? If it wasn't
for the media, nobody would be talking about you. There would be no coverage on the game. It wouldn't be exciting. It's not about just playing. It's a product. It's entertainment. This is why you get paid millions. You feel me?
People gravitate to y'all because of them.
God damn. It's like...
Then when they mention Kevin Durant, who's Kevin Durant? Oh, he's dropping 25, 5, and 25, 8, and 10? Oh, okay. He can ball. But people... Again, bro, I'm pro-black, bro. I'm pro-black, bro. Black people are some of the most emotional motherfuckers on the face of this planet, bro.
We are. I mean, we got reason to be, but we are.
Yeah, we do, but damn, bro. Like, control that shit, bro. Please control. Have some maturity, bro.
Everything in a lot, say, just to interject.
Right.
There's a saying, and it's true. He who controls your emotions controls you. Why y'all want to let people control you so bad, bro? Why, like, the little Dirk and all that shit, bro. Okay, I get it, but now y'all niggas ain't doing nothing but starting a cycle, bro. Niggas is dying. Kevin Durant beefing with Stephen A. Like, come on, and then Stephen A. respectfully called him out, like, Kevin Durant, stop lying to the people. You've seen me in the locker room.
And the crazy part about Kevin Durant, didn't this nigga just have an interview with this nigga?
Yeah. And he brought that up too. Because he called him a clown. He said he only talks shit about people. He like, so is that why your team or whatever asked me to be a part of your production or your interview or whatever?
Just play better, man. Just play better,
it's
man.
Not about his plays. He just talked about your leadership.
It wasn't about your play. It was just, if anything, look at it like this: if it's a critique, is meant to make you better.
Yeah, and it wasn't like he was bashing them at all.
He just said you can develop your leadership skills. Nigga, go pick up a leadership skill book. go to church or something. Pick up the Bible, nigga, or something, and learn about leadership, bro.
Yeah, man.
Damn. I don't understand why we. Well, I mean, that one's. Listen, bro. We've been studied, bro. They know how to trigger black people, bro. To trigger us out of opposition, bro. we be looking. I swear, and it's the crazy part about it is like we are revered, but we be looking lame as hell at the same time.
Right.
Like y'all niggas is tweaking out here, bro. The way the
major tweak.
The way the media got us portrayed the way they got us portrayed in the media is the way the world look at us, bro.
And we be adding fuel to that fire too.
All the time, bro.
It's just
let that shit go, bro.
Okay, let me talk to Kevin Durant now.
Please talk to this nigga, bro.
Bro, you one of the best.
Let me drink my shit. This nigga tripping, bro.
You one of the best. You may be the best scorer that ever played the game because you can do whatever you want. 3-ball, mid-range, get to the rim. You're 7 feet tall. You got to handle like a guard. I knew you was gonna be that motherfucker from Texas because you can goddamn knock it all 3 levels. You are a scorer at the finest point.
Sir.
That's what you are.
Yes, sir.
But people can critique your game. It's okay.
Let it happen.
And you know what? That's another reason I have with a problem I have with these athletes. Y'all want all of this money. This comes with it.
You signing up for this shit.
If you don't want nobody to goddamn critique your ass, how about you give some of that money back? How about that? Just make it make sense. That's all. That's you know what I mean. Like, what the fuck going on, bro?
I'm so over these niggas, bro.
I don't know. And it was another situation not too long ago. You know what's his name? Trayvon Diggs is the cornerback for Dallas. So there, did you see where he went at the reporter for tweeting something? It was a question.
I ain't see that one.
It was a question. He said, "What is Trayvon Diggs doing here?" It was a video, so pretty much it just looked like he was in no man's land, or he wasn't giving enough effort, or whatever the case may be. That's just what the play was. Like it was the person scored. I don't know if it was his guy. It's just like he wasn't giving effort, or he was in no man's land, or he didn't know where to go. So he strictly asked him. He posted on Twitter, "What is Diggs doing?" Diggs went after the reporter after the game. Like had a full argument, like the fuck you think this is? Well, you know what I'm saying? Just mad. Like he just asked a question, bro. Because you was in no man's land. Like it didn't look like you knew what you was doing, or you wasn't giving one of the two.
He's so emotional, bro.
Like, come on, these new athletes, and then they call you hating for you're a hater because you call them out respectfully. Like Bronny James, because I know you want to talk about him. Yes. Because of nepotism, he's in the league. That's the only reason.
That's the only reason why he's in the league.
Me, again, being a basketball head.
He not ass, but he ass.
He's a good player for his age, but league ready? Hell no. You know what I mean? This nigga made the McDonald's All-American team averaging 14 points. Who the fuck makes
does that?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Again, I have nothing bad to say about him, but just you know what I'm saying?
Bro. He's not good to me.
And LeBron has earned the right to, be in a position to make these power moves.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He the only one that pulled off white privilege as a black man.
But, you know what I'm saying? When you talk about Bronny in just from a basketball perspective, people will get on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
LeBron James' son, Bronny, should have at least stayed until his junior or senior year, when he was more ready, as far as his trajectory of his talent. I think the best version of Bronny in the league, if he reaches his maximum potential, is going to be, I'm not comparing him to this person, but like his style of game, a Drew Holiday type player.
I can see that.
Knock down 3-and-D player.
Yeah.
Play great defense and knock down the open shot.
Because he do play good defense.
He do. That is his trajectory to me.
Defense is all what they say. Defense is not.
It's effort.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Defense is all effort, bro.
But if you're honest about it, motherfucker may jump on you. Oh, he's just a kid. First of all, if you getting paid millions, we can talk about the shit.
Oh God, bro.
You know what I'm saying? That's
you getting paid way more than me. I'm gonna talk about your shit.
You feel me? But again, it just goes back to, like, people just can't take constructive criticism.
Black
like
people.
If I'm talking about your family, if I'm talking about you personally, you have it. If I'm talking about the product that you're putting out there,
right. I'm
in my rights to talk about the product that you putting out there.
We got to be honest, bro. I'm not. It's not no bad shit. I just love us to death, bro. But it's black folk. We can't take no criticism, bro. We can't do it.
And you know what's funny? I had to mature into a space to where, and it's maturity as well. Yeah. Had to mature into a space to where I could take honest critique from wherever it comes from.
Look at it from both
even
sides.
If I may feel some type of way in the moment,
right.
I always take a step back to try to think like, okay, I'm emotional right now.
Right.
Let me see if it's valid. Let me think from a logical point of perspective.
Right.
Now, from a logical perspective, I still think you're wrong. Right. Okay, then we can agree to disagree.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But
it shouldn't be no
at
beef.
first,
right.
it's okay. You know what I'm saying? If I'm blessed, if we're blessed,
right,
to be in a position to where we get paid, we can leave our regular jobs and just do this full time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we're, every day on the radio or every day putting out content podcast wise or whatever.
Right.
Everybody's not gonna like our shit.
And I'm cool with that.
But because we're doing it, our content is out there, it gives people the right to critique in any way they want to. And we can't take it personal.
It's a product, bro.
You feel me?
We in this virtual reality world of Walmart. I can't go if I go on Walmart and I pick up some hair oil and that shit breaking my scalp out, nigga. I'm talking about this shit, man. That shit's trash.
It don't work.
This shit don't work, bro.
It's the product.
It's trash, bro. It is what it is, bro. Either you fix it or don't get upset, my nigga. It just is what it is.
It is what it is. Just let a nigga live. You feel me? But that's what I'm saying. Like, you just have to be mindful, or just, you got to be aware of what the reality is. Whatever you put out there, no matter what sport, what business, whatever venture you got going, if you put something out there, you give the right to people to critique your product, whatever it could be.
But I think people have a problem with, of course, I'm not gonna say it's just this part. I'm not gonna say it's just black people, but I think, I think in general, people have a problem with man's glorification. Like, they look to be glorified by man so much. That's why it hurts. It pulls some out of people so much. I don't look for man's glorification, not at all, bro.
I mean, it's nice, but you shouldn't look for it. Yeah,
but people live off that shit. A lot of people live off that shit. People walk around lying to themselves. I mean, do you know how hard it is to be honest? Say, for instance, do you know how hard it is? Say if you fucking a bitch, right? Right? Say you fucking a bitch, and you swear up and down you buzzing her down. They say in studies, what is it, like 89% of women, or it's a high, ain't even hitting orgasms?
Hey, this is what those people be doing to themselves.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
Don't be lying to yourself, bro.
Stop lying to yourself, nigga. Stop lying to yourself, bro. And women too, stop lying. We gotta stop lying to ourselves, bro. That's our problem. Walking around lying to ourselves. That's why we be caring so much about this shit when people say something about it, instead of just taking it for what it is and looking at it and trying to improve. Because obviously they see something. But I do agree with you. What I'm saying is somebody can always say something, but it should never get to the point. Like, say for instance, somebody say something about me. Okay, I'm gonna look into it, and I'm gonna take it from every angle as possible, because it hurts. It hurts to the point. To be honest with yourself, completely, it hurts.
Right.
If you can't do that, then you're not trying to grow. Right. You're not trying to be better at. Wrap it back down to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant probably walking around here and say, "Oh, nigga, I'm the best player in the world. Nigga, I'm 7 feet tall, blah, blah, this and that third. Oh, you said I ain't got no intangible, nigga? Fuck you, nigga. I do got intangible, nigga.
That's the thing. You're not gonna have every.
You're not gonna have every attribute.
There you go.
It's impossible.
You're not gonna be a 99 on every on 2K in every goddamn category, bro.
It's impossible, bro. It's impossible, and that's the problem. I think a lot of people have, is that they look for that. They live off that. They thrive off that, and that's a huge problem with society. It ain't just black people, but society. Shit, Trump.
Back to that
shit. Trump, nigga. Shit, Trump. You look at this whole shit. It ain't got nothing to do with, people gotta stop. This shit come and goes, bro. Like, I'm about to go on some. I ain't trying to go off nothing different, but shit. And it's gonna be controversial what I'm about to say. But let's look at Kobe. Give it like another 50 to 100 years. They ain't gonna know who the fuck Kobe is.
Well, I'm biased on that. Hey, no, all pun intended. You see the shit in the background. I'm objective sometimes, and I'm biased sometimes. I'm gonna be biased. Kobe gonna be remembered forever.
Kobe ain't gonna.
Kobe gonna be remembered forever.
Look at what they doing with Jordan. Look at what they doing with Jordan. Give it another 100, 200 years.
To me, right? I mean,
who's Kobe?
As time goes on, you know, people.
Who's Kobe, bro?
That's why legacy really does matter. And unfortunately,
what you leave behind.
I feel like. You know what? Let me be objective. The top part.
Yes, sir.
Be objective.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're right. Because Kobe was actually on this. He evolved into his second stint of life as far as what he was going to give, and I feel like that was going to be more remembered. You know, your game, and then what you did afterwards. If you're still, you know, because you know he was a real advocate for ladies basketball, and you know he's doing stories for kids and shit like that. That was going to be something that would have added to his legacy to where people would have remembered him a lot longer than, like you said, it could have went on longer than 50 to 100 years. It can be 200 years because if you got books and shit and content, you know, that lives on versus your game that nobody 50 years ago is going to go back and look at it. Because me personally, I don't go and look up Bill Russell's respectfully highlights. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
I don't go back and watch Julius Erving, Dr. J highlights. You feel what I'm saying? So that would have really put a stamp on his legacy to where he would have been remembered way more and longer because of what he gave to everybody versus his game. So I agree. See, that's the reason my show is named what it is. Because I like that shit. You feel me? There's a reason my show is named what it is, because I can check myself. I know when I'm being objective. I know when I'm being biased.
That's life, bro. That's life. And if you say something to me, if you say something that I can agree with that, bro. Mm-hmm. Like I don't disagree with you what you were saying.
I was emotional at first when you said something about Kobe. Then I had to check myself.
I don't disagree with what you were saying about Trump. Mm-hmm. Trump ain't shit. Trump is a piece of shit, bro. I don't fuck with Trump. I ain't vote for neither one of motherfuckers. Trump is a piece of shit, bro. But at the end of the day, I need for us as black people to come together, my nigga, and figure this shit the fuck out, bro. Right. We need to stop this shit, bro.
You know what? And that's gonna be a great segue.
Unless you Jesus Christ or something, you know what I'm saying? Right. They gonna remember you got a legacy like Jesus Christ. It's totally different, but hey.
Hey, that's a perfect segue to what we're about to talk about next. I will be right back. You feel me?
Back, sir. Yes.
So with that, we left off with, you know, just our people, you know, elevating, working with each other, you know, checking ourselves and, you know, not taking things personal. There's one thing that I really hate about us. I love us, but this is the one thing I hate about us. Right. We embody, it may be subconsciously, it may be because of how, you know, we was brought to this country, you know, slavery and all that shit. Yep. But we definitely embody the crabs in a barrel mentality.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Like, and I think I spoke about this on one of my shows, my previous shows. I feel like subconsciously, you always have somebody in your circle that's hating on you. Facts. Even if it's on purpose or it's just subconscious. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the reason I say that is because, and this is being mature, because I used to be this way as well. But when I was this way, I was like in high school and goddamn middle school and shit like that. Right. Like, oh, this nigga goddamn. Because I was insecure about myself. I had a friend, you know what I'm saying, that was getting all the girls, and I was low-key hating on them, like, goddamn, why the bitches don't like me? Right. You know what I'm saying? But that's when I was young, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you grow up and you be mature, like, there ain't no reason to goddamn hate on nobody, try to pull nobody down or whatever the case may be. But yeah, we have a real big issue in our community with crabs in the barrel. If you don't know what that means, is really, you know, the exercising of pulling those around you down for the betterment of yourself. You feel what I'm saying? That's what, for the most part, crabs in the barrel really means. Yep. Me and LV was literally yesterday having a conversation about, you know, coming together as a people to accomplish a common goal. Right. There's been plenty of times, for me anyways, that I've tried to get a couple of my guys together to try to, you know, get into a venture, whether it was music, or even, you know, this podcast space.
Right.
I'm gonna talk about when I attempted to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I mean, I was a rapper. I mean, I performed. I had got my shit played in the club before, and I mean, of course, you've heard, like, you didn't even know I rap. You know what I'm saying?
I know that.
Sent you something. I was like, yeah, I used to, you know, dabble, whatever. But what deterred me from continuing that path was I didn't have no help.
Right.
And when I tried to formulate like a unit, a group, not a rap group, but like a, you know, a team, motherfuckers wasn't on the same page. So I had an engineer, right, that, you know, I went to his studio, recorded, and he mixed my shit. He was dope as far as, like, you know, mixing and mastering and shit like that.
Right.
But he used to always charge me. So which is okay. I get it.
Right.
But if you sacrifice charging me all the time and you just become my right-hand engineer, if I make it, we make it.
Period.
So that's one aspect. Had another friend of mine. He's still a friend to this day. He's a good friend of mine, but he be on bullshit sometimes. He was going to be my manager because he pretty much has the gift of gab. He can, you know, he's a great talker. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to connect with a lot of people. He was going to be my manager. Found a producer, somebody to make beats. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Instead of me just going to random people just leasing and buying beats, how about you just throw some shit to my way? You know what I'm saying? And again, this is shit you got to sacrifice for, you know, the bigger goal.
For the greater good.
So I got us all together. We talked, drinking, just chopping it up on some, you know, real nigga shit, real nigga time or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it didn't work out because the engineer, he still wants to charge every time I record. But okay, you getting $40 here, $50 there for an hour, whatever. Right. But nigga, you still living with your people. What is that doing for you? All right, it's not like you got your own shit and then you like this is part of your business for you to, you know what I'm saying? I don't judge, but I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you live with your people, you're charging people 40, 50. Well, I'm talking about me.
Right.
Because I had a vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's not too many visionaries out there. I consider myself one.
Right.
So you had him that he was on the app. Oh, I'm still charged. Okay, whatever. The producer. Oh, I want you to rap this way on these beats. Nigga, you're the producer. I'm the artist. The fuck? I know what I want to,
supposed
you
to
know what I'm
sound.
saying?
Right.
Don't tell me what to rap about, or, you know, just feed me beats like a whole Lil Wayne verse. We the best. Feed me rappers and feed me beats. Just feed me fucking beats. That's what I need you to do. You feel what I'm saying? I need you to feed me beats.
Right.
Oh, but he don't want to come together because I have I have an idea. Like, I'm bringing you to the table so we can work together.
Right.
So that fell apart because nobody wanted to get on the same page. Again, I don't know what they're doing now.
Right. But
at the time, the producer and engineer was still living with their people. What is we doing, bro? You got to do something different. You feel me? And then I'm going to give you another scenario. You know Red Table Talk? You remember Red Table Talk with Jada? Pickett Smith?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
I had that fucking idea before her. I don't, you know, no hate, no shade, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want any credit, but the idea, I had it.
Right.
I had the idea. Mm-hmm. She just was able to execute it because of what she got. But, so at the crib, right? Have a round table. Dining room table, right? Round table talk. You feel me? So it was two guys that I work with. One, we still work at the same job, but I'm just in a different department now. Another guy, he don't work there no more, but he's a videographer, you know. Mm-hmm. And the same guy that was, you know, we cool. Like I said, that's my guy. But the one I was talking about was that I wanted him to be my manager as an artist. Right. He's still in the fold because that's my guy.
Right.
You know, we don't have to beef because we're not on the same, you know, we're real friends, you know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm like, we was getting together, right, every so often, and we would just have dope conversations. So I'm like, I got my man, he's a videographer. I'm like, this conversation's dope. I'm thinking about goddamn content. I'm like, how about we just get to my table, talk, and you record this shit? This before podcasting blew up. This before Red Table Talk. I was just thinking about some shit, right? They're like, okay, cool. This goes back to, you know, the election talk when we was talking about black women doing shit and niggas just talking. You feel me? So I'm like, okay, how about, you know what I'm saying, we just talk, record that shit, and put that bitch out.
Right.
Yeah, that sound dope, blah, 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 this and that third, right? I'm like, okay, bet. I picked a day, set a time, y'all come to my spot, we do this shit. Date come, nobody pulled up. I'm like, bruh. And that's really, and I, like, for me, I don't take it personal.
Right, I get you saying.
Like, I was like, damn, but you kind of got to know, give people credit for being who they are and just know who they are and just be like, okay, that's why I started to do shit on my own. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody talks a good game, but they don't want to come together.
Right.
To achieve that common goal.
Right.
Everybody wants to do it on their own, or low key, crabs in the barrel mentality. Mm-hmm. You're the one that is the visionary trying to push it together, right. But they take it like, oh, you trying to run some shit.
Right.
Nigga,
you gonna do that regardless. If you think about it.
Yeah. First of all, I'm a leader. Like my name Ace Alpha. I have an alpha mentality.
Right.
Everybody's not a good leader.
Right.
Everybody can't lead.
Yeah, right.
You know, you got your lieutenant, your generals, your soldiers. There's a hierarchy of, there's a pecking order of how shit do. Every one of us, and when I say us, black people, we want to be the captain of our own shit, but we're not all captains.
Because people are not content, bro. People just not content. People are not internally happy, bro. Especially us as a community. We're not. So, like I said, I went through the same shit with you, bro. Like, a Lit Conscious album coming out real soon, bro. I'm finna drop that motherfucker top of the year. So, just let you know that, be on the lookout for that shit. My nigga D Enhancer, baby, got down from the shoot the videos and shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be popping out 2025, you dig? But I went through this shit already with some niggas, bro. Like, niggas could have we done put money in a pot. Hey, man, let's shoot these videos. Let's get this shit going. Couldn't get niggas to do none of that shit, bro.
It's wild how that worked, too. It's crazy.
And go back to what I was saying. It has to do with the level of contentment and what I was saying earlier, but like looking for man's glorification. Like, say, for instance, let's say, for instance, right now, let's just use right now what we doing right now. This is your shit.
Right.
I'm not trying to come here and take over your shit. This is your shit. Now, I'm trying to get to a goal like you are. And I'm cool with being.
Shit, we trying to collaborate too. So, but it's
right,
okay.
Right. It is because how I look at it is, like you said earlier, if you get on, I'm gonna get on. And then if let's just say money get involved, and that's the part of when people get when money start getting people. I ain't gonna say you acting funny, you gonna have fun, but you know what I'm saying is like say, hey, as long as I get broken, I'll figure out how to make some shit shake on my own.
And that's how it should be.
That's how it's supposed to be.
We're supposed to come together,
right,
and then venture off individually, but still have that common entity.
But people don't have a level of contentment. That's what I'm saying. People don't have a level of contentment. But that's why I say being content is not a bad thing, bro. Especially with women when they hear that shit. I mean. This shit content.
Oh, but they're thinking it in a different space. They're not looking at it from the totality of what you're saying.
They're not looking at it from that.
They say, "Oh, you're just content with just being just whatever, wherever y'all at." You know what I'm saying? But that's a different conversation.
Right, that's a different conversation. But yeah, I'm saying like I'm content. Like say for instance, this is hey man, if we doing good, we having good conversation, and somebody might pick that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, these do good, man. Let me sign them. I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support you, and to be honest with you, if I don't even see myself leaving it because we own. Right. If that happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not saying to say I won't do my own thing.
Right. I would want you to. Like say, like just to piggyback off what you just said. Like say if somebody saw this particular episode. Or the last episode we did, or when you had your pod going with your my guy or whatever,
my boy C Dot,
and
shout out my boy C Dot anyway.
Oh yeah, that's my guy too. You know what I'm saying? He's been on the episode as well.
Yeah.
But say if somebody hit me up like, I like your shit,
right,
but he needs to be a part of it. I'll be like, Yeah, okay, bet. I ain't about to be like, nigga, no.
Right.
I don't want him.
Right.
No, it's you know what I'm saying? I think and again, it's me being a visionary.
Right.
I'm not gonna look at it as, oh, if we do this together, or they saw my particular pod, but they want you to be a part of whatever idea they have to, you know, fund whatever. I'm not gonna look at it as, oh, you're gonna take something away from my pot.
Right.
This is the groundwork.
Facts.
To get to wherever you need to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, again, you have to come together, and this is what, and again, it's us,
right.
black people,
right.
the white people, the Jewish people, the Hispanic people.
Right.
They all work together.
We, for some reason,
we don't want to work together.
Let's go back to the election, bro.
We don't like to work together, bro.
For some reason, we can't. We don't have to be a monolith, but damn, bro. When we try, all of us want. I'm pretty sure most black people want the same goal, bro. We want to be respected. We want to be able to provide for our families and get and be able to have like our own sense of Rosewood, little Africas and stuff. Before I got dismantled and destroyed by white supremacy. But we got
that was a little Jew.
You know,
little Jew.
You know, but we got to figure out how to. We got to figure out how to. I think we've been lied to for so long. We've been fucked with forever.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I brought up the subconscious part.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like we're still dealing with. If you really think about it, we're not really that far out from slavery. When was Jim Crow? What, 1979 or something like that? It wasn't that far back from that.
Yeah.
I might have been. Hold on, let me look that shit up real quick. We're gonna spit some shit real quick. Let me look that shit up real quick. When was I keep forgetting when Jim Crow. Not Jim Crow. Juneteenth. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Juneteenth. When was Juneteenth? I be forgetting it. 1865, bro. June 19th, 1865. That's only what? 100 years ago? Almost less than 100 years ago? A little bit over 100 years ago? We ain't that far. We ain't that far removed from that, bro.
Yeah.
So, and then after they say after Juneteenth, people still didn't even know people didn't.
They didn't know they were free.
Didn't even know they was free.
They didn't know they was free. Actually, Juneteenth is because I forget which state per se.
I want to say it was like Texas or something
that's
like
what I
that.
think.
Yeah.
That's when they realized they were
free.
Like you said, motherfuckers didn't know they were free until some shit had to pop off.
Bro, they didn't even and like I said, after they probably still didn't even know that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So we still dealing with a lot of shit. It's like almost like you ever seen a lion that's been in captivity for most of their years and then they finally get let in the wild.
Right. Mm-hmm.
That's the state we are in right now. We in the wild and don't know how to fucking act. So I don't believe in this. I believe right now we're getting to the tide is shifting. But it's still gonna take some time, and black people gotta learn to stop. And it goes back to that fear factor. What I was saying, it's all. I feel like it's all based on fear and trauma. We traumatized, bro, and we have almost an unrealistic realization of what life is supposed to be.
I agree, especially with the trauma part, because me personally, I've been going through therapy this year. Yeah. Not because I was going through anything specifically, but just trying to figure out just more of myself and what is in my way of achieving whatever goals I want, whether that is career wise, relationship wise, just life, family, friends, all of the above. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. I need to figure shit out because it's something, you know what I'm saying? But black people, like, and it's funny, and, I love my mom. Mom Dukes, love you to death.
Love you too.
But when I told her I was in therapy, you know how she reacted? What's wrong?
That's
nothing
crazy.
wrong. But
that's
that's how our minds are set up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have a vulnerable moment now because I want to tell you this a realization I came through during my therapy sessions. You know what I'm saying? Right. My dad passed away when I was like 3. You know what I'm saying? From an illness or whatever. So me growing up, I didn't think none of it. It's not like he was around and he just was a deadbeat or nothing like that. He passed because of, an ailment. Right. So I never really was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's understandable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. So through therapy, I realized that shit has affected me like a motherfucker. I suppressed it and I didn't even know. You feel what I'm saying? So there was this one exercise, cause I guess my therapist picked up on like things I was saying, right? You're like, right, let to see your dad. Like, okay, cool. Wrote that shit. Okay, bet. When I wrote out, I felt kind of like, damn, there's some shit that I didn't know I was feeling that I put on the, the paper or whatever. So I was like, cool, I'm glad I got that out. I thought that was it. Like, read the letter, if you don't mind. Read the letter to my therapist. Motherfucker got emotional at the end. Nigga start cracking. So you start getting emotional shit. You know what I'm saying? Your throat get dry. I start wanting. I like, bruh, I did not know I was feeling this shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's the reason that you go to therapy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Not, of course, if you got real shit or, you're grieving or you got, specific shit that you want to, unpack or whatever, that's cool too. But sometimes you just need to goddamn see what's up with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like trying to evolve and become a better you. Right. You get what I'm saying? Because for me, like I'm getting towards the age because I'm a motherfucker approaching 40 and shit. It's like I know where I want to be, but something is keeping me back. I don't know what that something is, but I need to figure that motherfucker shit out. Right. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So it goes back to just the trauma part with black people. We have to try, even if you feel okay, it's always okay to talk to somebody to try to figure out what was really real. Right. Because you don't know what the fuck you may be dealing with or what you've suppressed so long to where it's so common for you don't even know it's there or it exists. You dealing with everyday life, you bury that shit, man. And it's buried, like you said, it's buried. You don't even know what the fuck. You don't even know what body's in that bitch. Black men, black women, we all doing that shit, bro. And like I said, it all boils down to us being completely honest with ourselves. Like you said, you hit an epiphany. You being honest with yourself, and you're like, damn. And it's like the same with me. My brother died in 2005. I'm still burying that shit. I still bury that shit, bro. I can't look at certain shit still. Like some shit on TikTok that I see because my brother had a pacemaker. So and how I grew up, with this nigga, if my brother had a pacemaker, he would. So basically, not to get too deep into it, but you know what a pacemaker does, right? Yeah, it keeps his heart pumping. Right. This nigga outside in 89, 90 degree, 100 degree weather playing basketball with me. All right. So what I'm saying is, like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say is, you go though. It's just like we gotta be honest with ourselves. We gotta deal with and deal with our shit, man. Yeah, so but what I'm saying is, I know my brother, the way my brother is and the way he was, he taught me shit, and what I see with him makes me bring it out against everybody else. And I know I do need to stop doing that. Right. And that's what that goes to your point. It's like shit that you have dealt with, traumas, and just whether it's loss, being deceived, being stolen from, being abused, or whatever the case may be. Right. It's something that we've dealt with at some point in time that stays with us if we never deal with it. And dealing with shit is very uncomfortable, but in order to grow, you have to get uncomfortable at times. You know what I mean? And that it is what it is. Like, I'll be talking to somebody, whoever it may be, and I do come across as like, not like I'm a jerk, but like I don't have feelings at times. But it's not that. It's me. Like I can turn on my logical brain and my my emotional side, depending on whatever the case may be. But logically speaking, like I said, in order to grow, you have to get uncomfortable at times. Whatever that uncomfortable conversation may be with whomever abused you or caused trauma, deceived you, or whatever the case may be, or shit, loss. Like I said, like, you brought up your brother. I brought up my dad. I had no idea that shit was affecting me to a point where I could talk about it with somebody to where I was in tears and shit. Right. Like, God damn, that shit. The fuck? Where this? I literally was like that. Where the fuck this come from? Like, I did not know this was a thing. Right. You know what I mean? And I want to encourage like our black people. You know what I'm saying? To seek therapy. I'm a big advocate of therapy. This is my second stint doing it. Last time I did it was like at the end of college, but it's more so for me to transfer to another school. So, you know what I'm saying? It was something I thought about. It was, you know what I'm saying? So, but this one was, thought out. And I just wanted, whatever therapy it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be dealing with something specifically. Sometimes you just need an objective ear that listens and doesn't know you to give you a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? My partner, I remember I told him I was in therapy. He was talking about him and his mom talking, and it was therapeutic or whatever because they never really had these conversations. I was like, that's cool. It is. But maybe you need to try to, go to a professional. You know what I'm saying? Like, your people, you know what I'm saying? There's always going to be some type of bias there,
right.
no matter what it is. Right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this crabs in the barrel mentality is so just it's lame, it's whack. We could be, we could be so much further than what we are if we just come together. You feel what I'm saying? And it goes to even like, when something happens to, like, say a celebrity. Let's bring Diddy into the equation. Not what he did, because that shit crazy. But when it first came out, motherfucker was on his ass, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Until the evidence come out. Me, I'm a firm believer. Like, until I see some shit, I can't believe like just rumors and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fast,
but who are the main people like on Diddy ass? Black people. The main you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? When it comes to us, we sabotage ourselves. We pull each other down. We don't want to work together. We don't, like, what the fuck we be doing to each other, bro?
And they fail to realize that they just got a white CEO dude, Abercrombie and Fish dude, that they just indicted him too.
Ain't no one talking about.
Nobody talking about him.
I even know. I ain't know till just now.
Nobody talking about
exactly.
Him.
When it come to us.
When they talking about it, when it's us, it's over.
When it's us, it's up.
Let's go back to the election.
When it's us,
it was the white people that put Trump in there.
When it's us, we up. It's up. But yeah, man, like, but it's just, we just have to do better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I stress that I want us to come together. I want us to be able to work with each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, me personally, I really feel like, again, if I'm blessed to be in this space where I can make a career out of it, that I may have to goddamn be fucking with strangers versus my people.
It be like that,
you know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't be like that.
I said that in one of my songs.
It shouldn't be like that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm gonna end this on this. What for me? You know what I'm saying? Before you, because me and you, we met through CDOT or whatever. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But of course, you know what I'm saying? Because you see that partner, you know what I'm saying? Like you, I trust his, judgment or his character or whatever. So I already knew we was going to vibe and, kick it or whatever. Right. But I got like a partner of mine, right? And if you hear this shit, bro, I still love you though. You know what I'm saying? But you got to keep it a buck. Right. You know what I'm saying? I hit him up about this first. This is my partner. Right. You know what I'm saying? And not to say exactly what he said, but, this is this is another example another situation to where I try to put him on to something or spark an idea, and he wasn't receptive to it. And again, if you're not receptive to it, that's cool. Just say it, but don't be beating around the bush. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying?
We grown now.
So because I know my guy is, his not his character, but more so of his approach or routine when it comes to not really fucking with something, I was like, okay, let me hit somebody I know that's on this type time. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you want to bring your people. You want to. But again, I don't know, and I'm not accusing him of this at all, but it could be a possibility. I don't know if it's subconscious hate or it's the crabs in the barrel mentality. Or subconsciously they don't realize it's like, y'all, we have to come together at some point to achieve the ultimate goal. And it's like motherfuckers don't want to, they're not receptive to it. They don't understand it. I don't know. It's something. It's something there. It don't make sense to me.
It's definitely something. You gotta try something, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, we gotta do something different. You know what I'm saying? And like, I get tired of just talking. You know what I mean? Even though that's what we do, but I need talking to be back with some action at some point.
Something. Try something.
At some point. Like me, even with my this pod right here, I was talking about this amongst my friends. amongst my other podcasts, shout out to Crayons versus Culture. We coming back at some point.
Right.
They knew I had aspirations of starting my own shit.
Right.
But I did it. I was talking about it for a minute, but I eventually did it. I believe this is going to be episode 27. 27 is episodes in by myself doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it may not be for everybody, and I get that. But whatever you have to find what you're passionate in. You're passionate about. The last time I went hard for something was basketball. You know what I'm saying? I still be trying to get on that goddamn court sometimes, and my knee don't. It be like, hey, bro, what the fuck we doing out here, bro? You know what I'm saying? But I'm passionate about basketball.
Achilles about to roach your nigga. I'm old at it. I'm fucking with that shit right
You know
now.
what I'm saying? But it's a passion, so this is not work to me. This is goddamn what I like doing. You know what I'm saying? If this get viewed by goddamn 5 people, like that shit don't deter me. I'm still gonna get back in the booth, get back on, get back to practice, see how I can goddamn get better and just keep pushing. Like I don't get discouraged. And it's funny in the space, I don't know if you've seen this or if you noticed this, like just your peers or people that jump into space and they get out of it immediately. It's not for everybody, bro.
No, it's not. You got to work with strangers, bro.
Shit, we were strangers before we saw goddamn.
literally. So it's just coming to fruition, nigga. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro. But we gotta do better as a people, bro. We really do. Us black people,
we gotta learn to give each other more
calling
grace,
us
bro.
out respectfully.
Have some
because I'm black too.
Right.
Like you said, I'm pro black as well. I love us.
I love us too, bro.
We gotta do better.
We gotta do better, bro. So
it's okay to you got to get uncomfortable to grow.
Period. You can't go in the gym lifting 5 pounds and expect to be swole in the motherfucker, bro. That shit don't work like that, bro.
Yeah, whatever it looks like to you, you gotta and then you just gotta sacrifice. I think that's another thing. Motherfuckers don't know about what we look like on time because that's But yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
we could go. That's what I'm saying. It's so much. We can go into so much, bro.
You gotta be able to sacrifice for whatever you want to achieve, and that's in any space.
Relationships, anything, bro.
Got to sacrifice something.
God damn. Sacrifice is the key to everything.
Yeah, so we gonna end it up on that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know my slogan: anyone can talk, but not everybody can podcast. With that being said, we out there.
Hey, Lit Conscious, we're coming soon, bro. Check out for real soon.
Plug.
You did.
We out this motherfucker.